Good morning. So, just wanted to jump on as I had a bit of a question from a lady who was inquiring about our 28-day home workout program and nutrition program, mindset program. And she was just asking kind of what it entailed, but also why I can only take on 15 people. And I guess maybe I was unclear in how I spoke about it at this time, but it's not an app, or it's not just access to, here's a workout. There's loads online. There's loads of workouts. Morning, Pat. There's tons of workouts you can do from home, online, everywhere, people jumping around. But the reason we can only take on 15 people at a time is even if, no, it is online, it does require one-to-ones where we sit down kind of like this, but we can see each other, and we actually put a plan together, a step-by-step, day-by-day plan to help you achieve your goals. Because the problem is, at the moment, there's loads of workouts. How do you know which one to do? It can be really disheartening if you log into a workout ready to go and then you can't do most of the exercises that they're showing, and there's no real alternative sometimes. Sometimes you don't even know if you're doing it right. No one's taken into consideration any injuries, mobility issues, and it can be a bit hit and miss. Whereas actually when you've got a plan and right, if you can't do this exercise, every time we go and do this one, this is your alternative. Hang on, let's jump on a call and let me show you the form. Because actually, the last thing you want to do during this time is get injured. Like, imagine being injured and not being able to actually exercise during this time and being stuck inside, if it does get worse than it is now. That's going to be harder than it has to be, and especially with mental health, etc. as well. Then we also put a food plan together. So this isn't just like, these are healthy foods, This is about, right, what are you struggling with right now? Like, you personally, like, do you plan your meals? Like, here's some ideas for you. Morning, Wendy. Morning, Charlie. Here's some ideas for you. Are you struggling with snacking, comfort eating? Okay, let's simplify this down rather than get all confused with an app or whatnot. Let's just make a rule. Like yesterday, one of the ladies who just getting started, we just set her a really simple rules around food that means she's just got clarity rather than chaos at this time. Like, you go to the fridge there, we got not really having meals. They're not really planning their meals. Okay, we have 3 meals a day. You have 1 snack. You wake up in the morning and you say, my snack today is. This might not work for you. You have to personalize it for you. I'm not saying this is something that you should do, but for her, it was just like, you know what? Yeah, I just need to, because she was feeling guilty if she would have a Snickers bar or, a few crisps or something here and there. And she was just like, oh, I just feel out of control. Morning, Jane. So because she felt out of control, it was like, okay, we've got to make a rule, then you're accountable to me to do this. So your rule can be, I will have this snack at this time. Done. 3 meals and done. And when she's got that certainty, it just makes things a lot more simple. She knows I'm accountable. And then we've got structure within this chaos. The last habit is more around focus. So this is more around self-care, because none of this kind of works unless you're actually feeling in a good place. For example, if you've got 7 problems right now and you comfort eat, you've now got 8. Can't remember where that saying come from, but I love it. No matter how many problems you've got right now, if you comfort eat, you've got 1 more. And the reason I bring this up is because comfort eating, mindless eating, is often associated with tiredness and stress. And I get that, this is a real tough time, like crazy time, really. It's still surreal when I think about it sometimes. And sometimes I just sit there and go, this is absolutely unreal, isn't it, really? So when we're in this position, though, we've got to know that food is more highly rewarding, or perceived reward is. Like, you'll look at a food and you'll be like, oh yes, I'm going to get more pleasure than this. You'll think you're going to get more pleasure from it than you actually will. So this can then lead to often, why did I do that? I feel rubbish now. Don't feel as good anymore. So we've got to consider that this is going on. Not to mention that our prefrontal cortex in our brain, our ability to make decisions based on where we want to be long term, can be dampened down by this stress, tiredness, and fear. So our ability to go, I won't have that because, I want to be healthy, fit, etc., can be kind of dampened down, making it harder for us to then go and set about our healthy habits and way of eating. So given all this, a way around that is, we know that things like meditation, things like reading a book, things like gardening, things that you find fun, having a happy list. I show this a lot, but if I turn this around. So you'll see there, it's falling down a bit. I have a happy list there. The whole thing nearly went then. And I pick one of them things because chances are, if you're tired, stressed, rather than kind of thinking about something that you can't control, what can you do to instantly make you feel happier? It's a really simple thing, but like literally going to play toys with my daughter and this is literally what I do sometimes. Like, you grab a pen and I say, hello, my name's Pen. And then she gets a toy and it's literally the funnest thing ever. Imagination goes. But this could be around meditation. That's why we have meditation sessions. And so Caroline from Calm Quiet Space is doing live meditations as well as recorded ones, so you can do them when suits you to help with this. If you need some kind of introduction, if you're just watching this and you're wondering where to start, like things like Headspace, that app's quite good. It has 10 free ones, I think. But anywhere just to get started with that. So those 3 habits, you're then accountable to me to that. And we can check in, have one-to-ones when you want. We have our workout schedule, of course, 4 live workouts a day to keep you occupied, not that you have to do them all. So I just wanted to go through that because I guess it is quite, but you're bombarded with information at the moment, like apps and all this. And because one of the ladies said to me, I'm just bombarded with things. Like, she said that she saw one celebrity, I can't remember who it was, I don't even know who it was, had hundreds of yoga workouts. And it's like, she's like, I don't even know what to do with them. And I was like, I know, it's kind of like confusing, right? There's loads of workouts. Do you know what it's doing? Do you know like why you're doing it? And it's good to try stuff, of course. Hi, Julie. Hi, Naomi. So I just wanted to clarify that. Any questions on that? If you do want more information about our 28-day program, just give me a message. I'll send you over the details for you. And any other questions, let me know. Anything you want to see, because I'm going to be doing a lot more podcasts coming up. So I'm trying to message. Everyone's kind of hectic at the moment, isn't it? Busy, but I've messaged a few researchers, hopefully get them on the podcast and discuss a few things. So any questions, let me know. Take care. Have a great day. I'm off for breakfast, which is eggs and beans, I believe. Speak soon. Have a good day.